Chat, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second.
Ahem. Howdy.
Sometimes a shrouded path is not meant.
Oh, shut up, Auroron. Hey, pookies. Ah. Is everything working okay? Hold on. Is everything working okay?
Is everything working?
Why is it not working? Chat is the stream. Are we having technical difficulties on my stream? 1 second. I will fix. I will fix it. So sorry. YouTube hates me. Why does it say Roblox live on Twitch? Why is everything... I updated the fucking titles. Why did the title not update? I hate this. I hate my life. I update it before stream. It normally updates both at the same time. Why did it just not change
Having a favorite
the
animal,
Twitch one?
or vegetable or fruit can help us recognize what kind of people we want to become.
Don't worry, guys. It's not me scuffed. Me scuffed? No, you've got the wrong person. No. Is it working now? There you go. Thank you. Gulp. Is it working on YouTube? Okay, there we go. I'm streaming now. Just 2 minutes into the stream, we're finally streaming. Hello, everybody. It is FeatherLes. On this fine day, I find myself under the sun, under the bright blue sky, ready to do what? Do the Skirk story quest. Whoops, wrong button. Do the Skirk story quest. I did not play Genshin during the whole Fontaine arc, but I did it off camera. A little off camera grinding, if you will. So if you don't know who Skirk is, that's a you issue and I cannot help. Listen. Why does Paimon sound so muffled? Why is she so far away? Yeah.
You feeling okay? We've been traveling all over lately, so maybe you've come down with something. That's it. We're getting Baiju to check you over.
Baiju mentioned! Oh my god, I'm so happy! Are you joking? Forget Skirk. Can we forget Skirk? Forget Skirk. Baiju mentioned! I was just in Liyue because I like this town. This is like where I do all my commission stuff and etc. Baiju? Oh, I'm excited now for... Okay, now I'm hype. Nothing will get me more hype about a Genshin storyline than Baiju mention. Get me in here. Oh, wow. Oh my god, it's been so long. Since last I've seen my son, lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter.
Baiju wasn't in his shop.
No, he's not here!
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to
not
send
here.
any patients to the back room.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
I get to go to his back room. Someone's getting the Glock 2000 as soon as I step in here. Holy moly! Oh wait, his snake isn't voiced?
Ah, looks like we have a special guest.
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What can I do for you?
It's the Traveler. He looks absolutely beat
you know.
these days. He has these huge dark circles around his eyes, like he hasn't slept a wink.
Yeah.
And he keeps spacing out. You have to call his name several times before he snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is he sick?
Oh, is FeatherLes prone to sickness? I find this surprising.
I guess I could be. Or I just, want an excuse to see the sexy doctor. Whoa! Who said that? Who said that?
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
Oh, I'm coming all right. I'm coming all right. Here I come. Ooh. Stop.
Okay, Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
I have terminal cancer. I love your OC. Thank you very much, chat.
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong.
Oh, it's strong, all right.
Physically, you appear to be in good condition, Traveler. In theory, your energy level should reflect that. You should be feeling right as rain.
And yet, I do feel like something is off.
Hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but in this case, it likely means your situation is more complicated. Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But afflictions of a non-physical nature, they fall outside a doctor's realm of expertise.
Ugh. That's a shame.
Huh? What do you mean, non-physical nature?
Oh my god, am I depressed? Oh no!
Curses, dark magic,
Oh, okay,
it's hard
no.
to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with,
Yes,
clues
ma'am.
to your
Sir.
condition are sure to reveal themselves in time. Once
I'll
we know
rest.
the root cause, we can administer the right treatment.
In your bed? Who said that? In that bed right there? In that bed? I mean, if you insist. If I have to.
I've seen my fair share of menticle? What the fuck is menticle? Mental afflictions. To start with, some calming incense, a good night's sleep, and a good meal will do you a world of good.
In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that present with mental fatigue.
Still, we're not experts on this kind of thing. I say we should strongly consider calling in a specialist as soon as possible.
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baiju and Changsheng have seen it before.
Oh man.
Well,
Got a major
all we can
case
do
of
is
the
take their advice.
boo-boos.
You look like you're about to collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Fingers crossed you'll be all better when you wake up.
Thanks. Going through altruistic burnout. Yeah. He just keeps saving the world too many times. Traveler's going through burnout. Okay, I'm resting. Honk, shoe, honk, shoe. Where am I? Oh no. Nightmare! There's a thick fog covering my field of vision. This feels more real than a dream, but too chilling to be real life. My breath freezes in my throat before I can even exhale it. It feels like my soul has been wrenched from my body and thrust into this strange and unfamiliar space. Whichever direction I look in, there's no end in sight. And worse than that, I think there's something in the fog following me, like A shadow. Dream? Tired stuff. Okay, chat babe. Oh my god. If this is a dream, how long until I get groomed? How long until I wake up? And if it's not, then where in the world am I? Ugh! Who the hell? What in... I think someone just texted me. Oh no, I'm only 17 years old. No, I was kidding. Something just pierced through the fog and stabbed me in the back, but there's no blood. There's a strange light coming from the wound, and I see this familiar-looking spike retreating back into the darkness. Deep inside, feels like a part of me is missing, and now another wave of fatigue is washing over me. They're stealing my life essence or something? What the hell? What the hell? Good morning. I just had a horrific dream. Well, nightmare.
Rise and shine. Time to wake up.
I feel horrible.
For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good. Feeling any better?
Paimon, I need you to check if there's a cut on my back.
A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? All right, let Paimon take a look.
I've been stabbed.
Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare?
Yes.
Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on, Paimon will treat you to something
Why
yummy.
does the traveler look pissed? Where are these eyebrows? He's just so unhappy with his life right now. We're going to get snackies. Treat me to something yummy. We're going to see Xiangling. Xiangling? My goat? Wanmin Restaurant? My goat? Aw.
What? So, in this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere, and then a spike came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back?
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? Because from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there.
Honestly, man, I don't know anymore. I do lots of weird things where I'm sent to other realms and dimensions and domains. What is real and what isn't?
But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed. And you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning.
Oh, maybe it was just a very lifelike dream.
Then
And I'm
it's
okay.
decided.
I'm not getting
Paimon will
stabbed
stay
in
up
my
and
sleep.
watch over you tonight. If anyone tries to mess with you, Paimon will beat him up.
This reminds me, I had this one nightmare when I was a child that still sticks with me. I had a nightmare about Hero Brian. From Minecraft. that was traumatizing, bro. Yeah. You don't even know, man.
Or, wake you up first, and then we can beat him up together.
I'm like 6. I have a nightmare about Hero Brian. I wake up in a cold sweat. I have to yell out for my parents so they come to my bedroom to, reassure me. But okay, let me lock in. But what I saw is still bothering me. That dream was so chilling, and it almost feels like there's something watching me from some corner of the world, even now. Something stabbed me in my dream, but when I woke up, there was no wound. Still, if I focus on that area, I feel a vague aching, almost as if deep underneath the flesh, something is
missing.
Huh?
Did you just say something?
You heard that too?
The flesh remains whole, but the soul is incomplete. Left unresolved, the mind will wither away along with it.
Skirk, is that you?
Ah, what the? Wait, Paimon remembers you. You're Child's master.
Skirk! Yes, Skirk. Hello, chat. Hi, Marvin. Oh, this is the dude that was there for my Diablo stream. Nice to see you again. Oh my god, guys, it's Skirk. it's Skirk.
Right. What are you doing here?
Just chilling.
The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But then we left and never learned where you went after that.
I didn't expect to see her in Leeway of all places, just chilling at a restaurant. Also, why the hell do we have so much food? What kind of glutton are these two?
Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places?
Score!
You came here looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Hocus Pocus? I know that movie.
Tell me, what is it that you saw?
Ah, my nightmare. It was really dark. I got stabbed. You know.
Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair.
She's so pretty. The way they do the new, the way on the newer models they're doing this transparent hair thing is really nice. So you can see the eyes beneath it.
You. I'll take a glass of wine.
Oh, of course. Coming right up.
Let's get drinking.
We make this one in-house. It's not too strong. Enjoy.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here.
Coming right up. Ah, if I knew we'd be this busy, I wouldn't have approved Shenhe's vacation.
That's right, Shenhe works there now. That's so funny.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours.
Tell
If
her
you
the
want my
dream.
help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink.
Oh, what do you know about this situation?
I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you.
I've already done the quest, but I'm not going to spoil it, but I will say the art is absolutely beautiful at the end. Oh, great. Love that. I've heard really good things about it.
Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
My soul? My soul is damaged? I don't know enough about this whole soul thing, but that never seems like a good thing. She instantly starts chugging. You have until I finish this drink, frat boy chugs it down. Skirk seems to know something, and given what I've seen of her strength, I bet she can tell what happened to me. I don't know what her goal is, but in this moment at least, I don't think she has bad intentions.
Well, should we trust her?
What do you think?
She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Maybe that has something to do with what's going on with you. But we could always find a different expert on the abyss to help us out.
Not on short notice, though.
Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scaring, Paimon.
It's spooky.
Definitely something we should fix sooner rather than later. Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told us, she doesn't seem evil, at least.
You know, what constitutes as evil and not evil in this game? Because I thought, Capitano would be big villain boy. And then when he showed up, he was actually chill as hell. So, who am I to judge?
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do.
Was she paying now?
Well, have you made up your mind?
Yeah. What I saw was a dark space shrouded in a dense fog that wouldn't disperse. You give Skirk a brief description of my quote-unquote dream.
So that's all we know, Miss Skirk. Ma'am, can you help us?
Thank you. Please, Skirk, please help.
So, you couldn't disperse the fog. I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here. Oh, and I left cash for the drink on the table. Settle the bill for me, will you?
Oh, okay. Huh? She disappeared!
Oh, she just vanishes. Love that. Love an icon that vanishes. 10 out of 10 trope. You and Paimon quickly finish your meal and go to settle the bill.
Wait, hold on. You overpaid. Here's your change.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
Well, we had that lady sat with us.
We didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with us, remember? You brought it out to her yourself.
You sure? I could have sworn there were only 2 of you at that table.
Huh? What? Oh, Yeah. What's happening?
What?
Did you notice how Paimon has a new voice? Oh, yes. Paimon does have a new voice. I talked about it when we did the other Archon quest some weeks ago. I like it.
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom? You got them seeing things.
Seeing things? Wait, so neither of you noticed her? Young lady? About this tall? Wearing a purple dress? She ordered a glass of wine!
Oh, now you mention it, that vaguely rings a bell. And it looks like I did open the wine jar, so...
Burnout nightmares now.
It must have just slipped my mind. In any
What's
case,
next?
that settles your bill. Come again soon.
Oh, no.
Chef Mao, check please.
Coming!
Why is everyone coming?
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk being there at all. Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. But that Mora she left for us was definitely real.
Oh, strange. Well, she's a strange lady.
This
You
whole
can't
situation
really...
is giving Paimon the creeps.
She,
But anyway,
she disappeared
she told us to
earlier,
head to the
so...
Oily Plains, right? Let's not keep her waiting.
Let's go meet with Skirk. Oh, is it just gonna teleport me there? Oh, spoil me rotten. I don't have to walk there myself? Ooh la la. Damn it, never mind. I thought I was being spoiled. I was wrong. Let's go to the Ghoulie Plains. Why am I playing as Bennett? Miko. I love Miko, but I'm like kind of traumatized. Still, I'm still traumatized by what happened when I was pulling for her. I look at her every time and I'm just like, it simmers deep in my soul. Let's play as Auroron. Oh. Ooh, Abyss Boys.
Whoa, what are all these rift hounds doing here? Huh, looks like they're collecting something.
Collecting these nuts. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. I'm so sorry.
Let's go check it out.
I thought we were checking it out and not fighting.
Strike a pose. Emerge right here, right now.
Go! You're fine.
Don't question this team chat. It's a little clapped. Okay, I didn't plan to use it this much. This is my exploration team. Okay, shut up.
So, this is what they were collecting. It looks kind of like...
I'm free to play, so I have to work my butt off in order to get the characters I want. I am also free to play. Oh my god. Broke homies. God remain. Wait, they're collecting. Pause. I got distracted. They're collecting God remains. Hello?
Yeah. What is going on here?
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world.
Oh,
Even
look
if
at
their
that.
body is
She's aura
sundered and their
farming.
soul extinguished.
She's aura
their
farming.
influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth, carrying within them a warped will and a dark curse. Together, these remnants form what you call God remains, and it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. There are traces left, but they're fading fast.
That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just wanted to make sure you were, real?
Pinch her. Find out she's real. Find out she's real.
She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
After you left the restaurant, the other diners acted like you were never there.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? Strange set of priorities.
Okay, excuse you. Don't sass me.
It was just a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased. Simple as that. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me.
Damn.
They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it.
Damn, the weak and the lowly have no right. Jesus. I like it
Now,
though, girl boss,
Can
you
we
know.
please get back on track?
Okay.
Okay. Where were we? Right. The god remains. So basically, there's now less of them here than there used to be, right? Isn't that in our experience? God remains are 100% bad news. A lot of terrible things have happened because of them.
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but power doesn't come from nothing, and it doesn't just disappear for no reason.
Have you done the quest that you visit the broken world? The broken world. I don't think so, but maybe I'm not remembering right.
The remains aren't just gone. They were taken.
Like how part of my soul was taken?
Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. So it went unnoticed. Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount of the god remains buried in the desert went missing.
Big volcano and a lot of red cubes. Oh, the Archon quest with I did that. The whole thing in Natlan where there's the Abyss War and Dainsliff was there. Yeah, I did that. Lots of fun. That one was
god
really good.
Remains are just one of the targets.
Ooh, Skirk.
The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
Wait, you mean the stars?
Mm-hmm. 42 of them have died out in the past few months alone.
What? They're taking the stars?
In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that individual fall, their Stella Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation.
Oh.
Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain. Something has been leeching power from this world like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. And now, it's no longer satisfied with the remains of the dead. It wants you.
That does not sound good. I'm getting hit with like bad news after bad news. They're like, you're sick. Bam. Something's wrong with you. Bam. Nightmare. Bam. Skirk is here. Bam. Soul damaged. Something wants you dead.
This time, it only took a fragment of your soul. But next time, there's no telling how far it could go.
No, but why me? Why me? Why me?
No one knows. All I know for certain is this. Getting back what you lost will not be easy.
Dang it. Jinkies.
Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least. But that's not the real concern. Souls are fragile things, and yours could easily be crushed if you go up against it.
No, I'm big strong. Fear not.
So you're gonna help us, right?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. You're gonna help us, right?
We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's true identity.
Well, great! You seem super strong, and you know a lot about the Abyss, so Paimon will take it.
Thank you.
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis.
Ooh.
And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me.
Damn.
You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all.
Okie dokie.
You would do well to remember that. Now, come along.
Huh? Do I have to? Hold on. Enjoy the questline. It's a sad story, but the last area is absolutely gorgeous. Recommend taking some screenshots. Ooh. Okie dokie. Okay, let's hop in that black hole, I guess. Yep, send me in.
Yeesh! You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But nope, she's just like when we met her in the primordial sea. So cold.
Ooh.
Well, whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What she does deserve is a super embarrassing nickname.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Ah, Paimon's got it. Frosty the Lavender Melon. Serves that ice queen right.
Paimon, that's terrible. Paimon, that's terrible.
I don't...
Come up with something more creative, please.
Anyway, the important thing is that we get that piece of your soul back. So,
I like
let's follow
Skirk.
her
We
and
can just
see
keep
what sort
calling
of
her
plan
that.
she's got.
Let's go follow Skirk. Okay. Okay, I'm a little nervy. Let's go. Just jumping into the abyss. Time for battle? Uh-oh, my team isn't. Ooh. Oh, holy.
Whoa, this place is way bigger than Paimon expected. Where are we?
Oh, this is cool. Wait.
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I have to a home here.
This is your front yard? Oh, okay. It seems more like somewhere in the abyss.
It is. I brought you here because time flows differently in this place. I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside world.
Oh, damn.
Ajax? Oh, right! That's Child's real name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Paimon remembers him mentioning something like that.
Why? Marvin said you would not be able to select the team. Good luck. I'm gonna die out here. No. Never take your exploration friendship team out on quest, chat. Oh no.
So, a month here is equivalent to 1 day in the outside world? That should mean we're safe from that power-hungry soul snatcher for now, right?
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. In the outside world, the Traveler could be attacked at any moment. But coming here has bought us quite a bit of time.
Yay.
Now, we just need to figure out how to investigate that place you saw. The one full of fog. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I felt point to that space having some connection to the abyss. It could even be a domain similar to this one.
It was a similar kind of purplish vibe, so mayhaps.
The thief who stole that fragment of your soul is hiding there. But the abyss is a chaotic and turbulent place. If we want to pinpoint their location, we need to see what that space looks like without the fog. Abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Have you ever wielded abyssal power before?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Do you plan to learn?
No.
That tracks. All the information you have suggests the abyss is something sinister, and that abyssal power is a wild and dangerous force that always spells disaster.
I mean, yeah.
And you're saying that's not true?
Depends on your perspective. Floods and hurricanes take countless lives too. But if one day you gain the power to control them, what was once a calamity is now just another tool in
My
your
dog
arsenal.
is barking. What's wrong? Puppies. Oh no. Sorry. Dog moment.
I'll respect your opinion though. Just means we have to turn to the second best option.
What's this?
A little abyss crystal that contains my power.
Ooh.
Wear it on your head, and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
Dream mirroring. You gonna be part of my dreams, and we'll dream together. Oh my god.
Dream mirroring?
It means experiencing whatever the other person is dreaming. Everything they see, think, and feel.
Yay. I mean, that sounds cool.
Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power, and have no plans to jump in the deep end right now, I'll have to do the investigating for you.
Thank you, Skirk.
With dream mirroring, every time you slip into a deep sleep, I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene plays out in your mind. Then, I can guide you through the dream environment, and we'll take back what was stolen from you.
Cool.
Huh.
She's got a plan.
You make it sound so simple.
So all I need to do is wait? Anything else?
Tough to say. This is an unprecedented situation for both of us. Even assuming we do manage to find where this entity is hiding, like I said, getting your soul fragment back won't be easy. To play it safe, I need to give you some special training first.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
I'm getting PTSD.
Martial arts?
Any aunties appear? Damascus, get this pervert out of my chat. No, just kidding. I know what you are. You've come back here again to look at Genshin women, huh?
Does that mean the next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our senior?
Oh no.
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples. You're already a pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skills and train you for the specific scenarios that I think we might face. But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient here, but that's no excuse to waste it.
Okay.
Oh, she moves fast. Paimon can hardly keep up with her. So, special training, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a rare opportunity. With your skills, there's not a lot of people qualified to train you.
I guess.
The last time something like this happened was probably
Yeah, the
anti-Raiden Shogun
Inazuma training.
right?
Oh my god.
Oh, feels like a
PTSD.
lifetime ago.
PTSD from the Inazuma training.
Skirk seems pretty strong too, though. Remember how she said that the all-devouring narwhal was just her master's pet? Maybe we really will learn something here.
Okay, send me in. Wait, can I change my team? Am I allowed to? Frick! Oh, but it's just, is it just gonna be the Traveler? Oh no. It gets worse? Oh no. No, it gets worse? Why would you say that to me, chat? Begin the first round of special training. What's up, Skirk? I'm ready.
Bring it on!
Your
I'm
training will
ready.
be split into
I'm
3
ready.
stages. Testing your blade work, elemental abilities, and reasoning skills. We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie in this area, so I won't bore you with the basics. During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword fighters. Consciously or not, you'll have picked up all kinds of techniques from them.
Yes.
You bet! There's Kaya, Master Jean, Kuching. Oh, and Kazuha, Ayaka. Yeah, we've met sword masters like you in every nation we've been through.
Right.
You sparred with a bunch of them too, right? Nice to know it's all gonna come in handy now.
Yay!
Don't get too smug. In sword fighting, techniques alone are not enough. You need a cohesive system to bring it all together. A style or school of fighting. To use the human body as an analogy, your style is your skeleton, the foundation, the framework. Techniques are the muscles and other flesh attached to the bones. This is where your strength comes from.
Okay, I'm learning right now.
Improving your
Using
sword
my
fighting
brain.
is like growing that body. If your frame got bigger and taller, but you didn't add any muscle mass, you'd be weak and flimsy. Then again, if you packed on pounds of flesh without a big enough frame to support it, you'd end up bloated and unwieldy.
Okay, so what's the next step, ma'am?
You need to do some introspection. Take a good, hard look at your past experiences and figure out which parts of what you've learned are just techniques, and which parts can be used to form your own system of blade work.
Okie dokie.
Only then will you get the full utility out of all your thoughts and observations along the way. Only then will every strike you deliver make perfect sense.
Use the force within? Oh no.
Wait, is that it? Paimon thought you were gonna teach him some cool new moves. Like when you went swoosh and opened a tunnel to another place.
Stop being smug, Paimon. She just told us this.
One day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize that even that's as basic a trick as any other. But right now, our sword styles are so wildly different that teaching you mere techniques is pointless. There are no shortcuts in the pursuit of power. Failure is your best teacher, and rigor is your coursework. That's all I have to say. Time to make a start. Train until you're satisfied with yourself.
Oh, okay.
Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
Bam! I did it! Oh my god, there's more.
Oh, this is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
Thanks. Destroy 900 crystal columns! 900! Wait. This isn't funny anymore. 900! No. Oh, as training progresses, your strength improves. Thank God. I swear. We did it. Holy moly. I'm like locked in.
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
Yeah! I'm so good at the game. I'm so cool. I am running out of stamina though. That is unfortunate. I have to do 47. I did 47. Bam. A ka-chow. And bam. 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 Yeah. Oh, he's so cool. Amazing. This is transforming my whole view of sword work. I'm using the same techniques as ever, but now they're having different effects. It's as if I've unlocked a hidden door in my mind, and there's a wellspring of strength on the other side. In my mind's eye, I'm seeing images of the friends I've made into Vat. Theirs are the sword styles and techniques I have come to know.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Oh my god. Wait.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person and ask yourself, what lies beneath the surface? What's their guiding philosophy? What's their state of mind as they maneuver their weapon? Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength, over and over, until your hand is one with your mind. This is the only path to true growth.
Yeah, this is a crazy training arc.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
I think it's kind of strange that they've shown us characters that normally have nothing to do with sword work, but okay. Like Nilo. My sword style. My journey. Ka-chow. The true techniques are the friends we made along the way. Yo, is that Miko? What do you read in there?
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body. Wield it just as you wield your arms, hands, and fingers.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Oh, slay. With each slash of my blade, I feel my strength increasing. I don't know if my weapon can contain all this power. I'm in the zone. Limitless powers surging through me. Okay, buddy. Yeah! Bam! I'm so cool and strong. Wow. You slash and swipe till you're exhausted every ounce of energy.
Huh. Looks like you've made some real progress. That concludes your training session.
Yay, thank you.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel?
Exhausted and fighting to keep my eyes open.
As you should be. Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually been going for several days now with no rest.
Days?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps. But you were so focused, she didn't want to interrupt you.
Go get some sleep. I'll be doing the same very soon. Let's hope you see that foggy place in your dream, so I can get this investigation over and done with.
Okay, nap time. Oh. Into the abyss. Oh. Into the little camp. Honk shoe. Honk shoe. Nap time. Paimon's already asleep. Honk. Me, 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 me. Will I have my spooky scary dream again? Oh, my eyes. Oh, oh. Ow. You flash bang me with this white screen. Uh-oh. I'm in the foggy place again. What is this place? Oh, this is different. I've been pulled back into that place again. But Skirk said the dream mirroring would kick in when I fell asleep, so why am I back here? No, on closer inspection, this isn't the same dream as last time. It's dark and gloomy, but there isn't that chilling fog that made my hair stand on end. Hold on. If dream mirroring is a two-way process, maybe I'm seeing inside her mind while she's exploring mine? Or if this is her inner world, it's pretty bleak. I can occasionally make out the sound of a flowing stream, but other than that, it's so empty. Strange creature. Bloop, bloop. What the hell is that? What a strange looking creature. Where did it come from? I think it wants me to follow it? Might as well see where it leads. Hello. Silly little fellow. Stop it! Stop it! My eyes!
Why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
Oh.
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
Skirk.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there.
Real.
But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb, though, with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just spat water at me.
Sassy icon.
Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire. I bet if I climbed on its back, it could fly me all the way to the stars.
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you gonna hear me call you for dinner up there in the stars?
Aww.
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady. You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always going on about exploring the beyond one day, whatever that means.
Well, she's figured out the beyond.
Let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer's gonna be hungry when she gets back. Let's get started on dinner.
Aww. I'm out. The weather's wonderful today. Stop it!
Stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars? Mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain? Or maybe buildings taller than the sky, like the people from the merchant ship said.
They have skyscrapers into that?
I can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe is fascinating. If only I could meet some other people like me. We could set sail together and explore every corner of the world. I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all.
Aw, baby Skirk.
But for now, I'm starving. Better get back.
Oh. If you'll flashbang me one more time. Huh? What's over there? Something's going on?
Don't let a single one of them get away!
Whoa.
No, please, spare the children! Stay back!
Her was
They're coming! Run!
Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
What the heck?
I'm scared. Ah!
This way!
We'll never make it!
Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink, showed you the best our home has to offer, gifted you cloth dyed by our own hands. And this is how you treat us?
Run! Save yourselves!
Oh my god.
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No one is to be left alive.
What?
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization to the ground.
Why? I mean, who were the people in this village? Are they like...
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
Oh, is it Skirk's parents?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer.
What's happening?
Once the other zones are cleared, I'll cut off their heads myself.
Huh? What the hell? It smells like something's burning. What's going on? If you flashbang me again, let me in there. I will take him down. Let me in. I'll get him.
Skirk, you're all right. Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back any second.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad? Mom?
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can. Don't trust anyone. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive.
Yo, this is crazy.
My clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light in this world.
Whenever you miss us, just play this song. Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Break
My
down
God.
the door! Look what we have here. A savage that can pluck a tune. Well, the show's over.
This is terrible.
You
I'm just so
stop
baffled.
singing. Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you! Fine. Have it your way.
What was that? Ah, she's over there singing. This is.
You're awake?
Yeah.
I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Okay. Elemental? Elemental training. Who's ready to train?
Man, staying in the abyss feels so surreal, don't you think?
It is kind of a strange vibe in the air.
No day and no night. It's like time hardly exists. If we weren't careful to keep track, it feels like we'd have no idea how long we've even been here. Well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork.
Okay.
You go do your training. Paimon's gonna grab a bite.
Big back. I'm ready to start.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into 3 stages. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. And after that, you're free to challenge even higher dimensions. The natural
Quarter
energy
pounder.
to that is, of course,
Paimon's going over there to order DoorDash.
But that's not my area of expertise. I draw from a different source of power.
Different source of power?
Abyssal power, yes. Also known as the power of the Void Realm.
Okay.
My master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss. An act for which the people of Conria gave them the epithet, the 5 Sinners.
Right.
The elemental energy of Tivad, on the other hand, is derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time.
But there's something familiar about the power use. It seems almost related to Cryo in some way.
A keen observation, traveler. Call it
I draw power
respecting
by
local
eating.
norms.
Shut up,
The Abyss
chat.
stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear cryo-like in nature. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind about delving into abyssal power, I can teach it to you.
My ADHD is my power. I create panic winds. Okay, chat. Abyssal power doesn't suit me. I have the ability to purify abyssal power.
So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power.
Yes, sorry about that.
Is purification really what's going on there? Like I said, power does not simply disappear.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. That's what's gonna help us if the situation gets tricky.
Okie dokie.
True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time to push yourself to the limit, and then keep pushing. This is the only way to advance at pace. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Damn. Ouch. Frick. If you're not gamers, I'm a professional. I'm lying also. Bam! Get hurricaned.
I did it.
Score.
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Okay, come here. Come here. I'm gonna burn you up.
Windblade!
Oh, Windblade. Damn it. Nice. Ka-chow, get tornadoed. I'm gonna die. Recommend using food buffs? I don't need food buffs. You see that? I'm so good at the game. You train the elemental powers one by one, ending with Hydro.
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
Is this a bad time to say I've never used the Hydro Traveler before?
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Go!
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm locked in. Okay. I didn't see that one. Okay, okay, okay. I'm so good at the game. I'm so good at the game. I'm so good at the game. Oh, great heavens. Put me in esports. Ah! Who said that? Yeah. Yeah. Along my journey, I've gained different elemental abilities in different lands, but I've never trained them all at once like this.
You need to understand.
Don't worry, it gets worse later. Oh, thanks. That's so reassuring.
To wield elemental energy without a vision and switch between the elements at will. It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. Your power is not
nice
bound
to give
by
us
the
the
rules
bad
of this
news.
world. So be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own path.
Okay. Graceful as wind, tough as stone, nimble as lightning, flourishing like foliage. I can feel the power of the elements flowing through me, sometimes as peaceful as a flowing stream, other times surging like a raging river. He's the Avatar. If I close my eyes, I can almost hear their voices. But it's not like some wild beast battling me for dominion. It's more like saying hello to an old friend. Earth, fire, air, water. Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony, but then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Oh! Ka-chow!
Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements.
How long has it been this time? I'm exhausted.
Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training, which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the elements has drained all your strength, but it's also what allowed you to make progress. Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of your training.
Okay, there's more. Okay, I'm gonna go take a nap against Skirk. See you. Honk shoe. Hopefully I don't see more of her traumatic past again. Her parents died last time I went to sleep. Oh, I'm back here again. Cool. Did you bring me here? Who are you? No response. That strange creature's floated away. What is that thing? What's it doing in Skirk's inner world? And where is it taking me this time? Oh no. My eyes!
What is the secret to power?
Oh, Sertologi.
Longing. Hatred. Self-preservation. No. It is fear.
Oh.
The fear of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home burn. Fear of loneliness. Fear of death.
I will say that, because the recent Genshin trailer came out where you guys see lots of cool characters like Ryan daughter and etc. for the first time. Great character designs, probably going to be playable one day, at least just based off what they look like. I am kind of praying, I'm more so praying for characters like this dude right here. Not to be a hater, I support women, but like having everyone's a woman nowadays. I feel, when was the last time we got a 5-star male character? Kanich? Jesus Christ, that was ages ago. We need more men. We need more men. And if this guy, Sertologi, however you say his name, if he comes out one day and he's just generic NPC, my heart will be shattered.
Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world.
Why are my dogs barking?
That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. And it is time to answer.
That's Vatu? Okay. That's a Korra reference, right? I watch lots of Avatar, but Korra is something else. Ow, it hurts. I'm not saying dad, mom? I'm not saying daddy and mommy. Oh no, I just did. You aren't flashbanging me this time. I closed my eyes.
Is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
Ooh.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
Keep at it, Icon.
So it has not broken yet.
Love him. Love that.
Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone.
Okay, well, I hate that. I like that a little more, but still.
After all, bones can always be reset.
God damn, this dude is hardcore. God, I can't breathe. Everything's gone black.
Good, Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold. In pain.
Oh my god, she was getting tortured, bruh.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger.
He's bad? I'm calling it? Of course he's bad. He's one of the 5 sinners of Conria. This is no secret that he's bad. He's clearly a terrible person.
I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated. But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak.
Good lord.
And become master over your physical form.
Okay.
Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh. And mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh? Hello? And I thought my training was bad. Jesus Christ.
Yes, Master.
The dream is over, but I can't get that suffocating, oppressive feeling out of my head. I have so many questions about Skirk's past. Where does she come from? What has she been through?
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest.
I don't know if I'd call it good.
Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training whenever you are.
Okay.
So, want to head over now? Or did you want to wait a little?
I'll go. I really want answers, but right now it's vital that I complete my training. Once that's done, I'll find a chance to talk to her. Let's go train. Let's go train. Training time. Hello, Skirk. Good morning.
From your training so far, you have gained better command of the sword and more control over your elemental abilities.
Thanks. It's all thanks to you.
That's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could.
Thanks.
Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this, I'm going to attack, and you're going to block.
No. I hate parrying in games. Please don't tell me this is one of those tests.
Ready?
No. Okay.
Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable. Just like your sister. Oh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to her, do you?
Don't bring up my sister right now. She brought back Conria last time I saw her. It's a sensitive topic. Oh, distracting me. Distracting me.
Hey, no fair!
Cheeky.
That's cheating!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want, but only if you live to tell the tale. The dead don't get to complain. Strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim.
You're dead.
Only
Thanks,
when
chat.
you are free from the influence of emotions can you make the right choice, no matter the situation.
Are you describing yourself?
How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me.
I've seen a lot of your traumatic past. How are your parents?
But you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and advantageous decision in any given moment. This is your final training session. Look alive.
Okay, final training.
Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Wait, am I playing as the Hydro Traveler? Oh. I did not realize.
Go!
Holy moly. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This ain't that bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, why am I out of stamina? Lock in. Lock in.
Go!
Lock in, please. Lock in.
Go! What?
Not bad. Better than I expected.
I did it easy. It's not easy to control my emotions. The battle's overwhelming, but if I could just focus all my attention on what my opponent is doing and how I should respond, it's almost like my emotions take a back seat.
You're getting the hang of it.
Slay, thank you, chat. Slay.
The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
Focus. Focus on the battle. I think it's working. I can choose to tune out anything that isn't relevant in the battle, but I think I'm still pretty far from having full control over my emotions. Damn it. She, on the other hand...
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Yeah, that guy was kind of a douche. Skirk went through this kind of training too, didn't she? How merciless does the training have to be to make someone substitute all emotion for pure reason?
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered.
Sorry, I've been seeing your traumatic past in my dreams recently.
That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities.
Skirk is right. Now that I've stopped, all the emotions I was suppressing are rushing back to the surface. Pain, exhaustion, frustration, doubt. But exhaustion is the main one. I feel like I could fall asleep on the spot.
Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with. You managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that and sleep well knowing that you've earned it.
Okay, time to have another freaky dream. Ooh la la. Thank you. I need these for my savings. I'm kind of broke right now. I have 32 pulls in total, and I only have 20 more days, I think, to save. So, you know. I am on 50 pity, though, to be fair, so that makes it a lot better. Zesty. Oh no, freaky dream time. Oh, my eyes, they flashbang me every time I go into this place. Is it over yet? Ow. Looks like I'm back in Skirk's inner world. I don't see that strange creature this time. But I think I can navigate the space on my own now, even without it here to guide me. I don't know how to leave, so I'm stuck here until I wake up. Can't hurt to take a look around while I wait.
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work.
Oh.
I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back stronger than ever.
Damn.
Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
I don't know if it was a good thing. He kind of seemed not so great.
Incredible. I wonder if I'll ever reach their level. They're always so resolute, so unshakable.
I like how this one person in my chat, Marvin, only shows up to let me know the terrible news. Ah, you thought the training was over. Well, now the real fight starts soon. Can you... why so ominous all the time? I'm like, oh, thank God I've gotten past all the hard stuff. And he's like, good luck. And I'm like, what do you mean good luck?
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
I don't know about...
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Yikes.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Yikes.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe, and get answers from the stars. I just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then I can do anything.
I have to keep you on your toes. It's more entertaining that way, at least for me, you evil.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become someone stronger.
Run, Skirk, run! Only death awaits
I'm
us here.
just teasing you.
Keep
Okay.
running and don't ever look back.
Oh. Oh, what's this? Tea time. Oh,
Let's see
Alice.
here. First things first, you need a new identity. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying you hail from beneath the earth instead?
That's cool. I will say that I really do like Alice's voice because it's unique. When I was watching the recently released Genshin trailer for the stuff about the heavenly principles and blah blah blah, the shades, I thought it was their voice actors were kind of disappointing because they all just kind of sound like a basic woman. Like nothing so, you know, creative or cool. I feel like Ryan Daughter could have had a really cool evilish voice, something more creative than just normal voice but slightly deeper, you know? Give me a little rasp or something. That would have been dope, but alas.
As the Conrian saying goes,
So
venturing
sad.
out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you a piece of advice in return, although it might not be what you want to hear. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea.
Tell her to take a break. Go on vacay, Skirk.
Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice.
Oh, good morning. Oh, we cooking? Yo, who made food while I was asleep? Huh. The dream is over. I can hear the crackling of a fire in the distance, and there's a fragrant aroma in the air. Mmm, grilled meat.
You're awake!
Oh, hi.
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you.
I mean, I guess I'm a little hungry.
Of course you are. That's why Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Dig in before it gets cold.
So, you two are best friends now?
Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forget the whole Ice Queen thing. Paimon's not one to hold a grudge.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.
Okie dokie. Oh my god. I just sneezed so hard.
So full. Okay, it's Paimon's turn to sleep now. Wake her up when it's time to go.
Okay. You wanna talk?
I have good news.
Oh, did you figure out the whole fog thing in
First,
my brain?
your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, you just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our
Nice.
business will be concluded.
Thanks, that was a lot faster than I expected.
When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was
Bless you.
bursting
Thank you,
with
Chad.
questions.
Thank you.
So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left. You and I may never meet again, Traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your questions.
After spending time in Skirk's inner world and witnessing her memories, there are so many questions I could ask. But the most important one is, are you really from Teyvat?
Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that?
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you earlier, but while we were dream mirroring, I think I saw your memories. This is the first time I've seen Skirk break her composure. I guess this really took her by surprise.
I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness.
So, Skirk didn't share those memories with me on purpose? In fact, she tried her best to keep them from me? Wait, speaking of endless darkness, my first time there, that was all I saw, until that strange creature appeared.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
Different planet? Like me? Do you mean you're also a descender?
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space.
This is dope.
So, there you have it. On to your second question.
Okay. What is your goal in coming here?
To become stronger.
Okay.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps, walk the path he once walked, and somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose. Okay. You have one question remaining.
Skirk's goal is to defeat the foul? I can hear how serious this is for. I wonder what those certain reasons could be. Because the guy's a douchebag? What do you mean? Because the guy was terrible? I'd want to kill him too. But given how quickly she blazed through that answer, I doubt she wants to talk about it. I have one question left. What should I ask?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Why do you not want to talk to the child?
Well, your last question?
You know Child is looking for you, right? Are you going to let him see you?
Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential.
Okay. That was a calm and calculated answer. It's like she was talking about something entirely mundane. I don't know why, but I'm not buying it. Do you miss him, your little student? She makes it sound like the decision has everything to do with Child and nothing to do with her. What does she actually feel about it? The abyss is completely silent. This domain must get lonely after a while. Not to mention, she said it's been hundreds of years since she arrived into that. Even longer than that if you account for how slowly time passes in here.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it.
This is really cool, chat. In all that time, she never established a connection with this world? Was it really just because she looks down on the weak? It's probably because of some freaky stuff that Sertalagi taught her, telling her to be cold and not cool and, you know, mean and stuff. I doubt she'd give me a straight answer if I asked. Besides, I already used up my 3 questions. She was happy to give me cold, hard facts, but I still feel like I haven't heard her true voice.
Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.
Okay, let's go. Paimon's over there napping and sucking her thumb.
Oh, finally.
Go to where the culprit is hiding. We're gonna get my soul back, Paimon. Woohoo! We're headed to the chasm. Let's go get my soul hole. Let's
Just
go
follow
get
me.
my soul hole.
I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.
Whoops. It's been a long time since I've been to the chasm. Did I get it ever to 100%? I did get exploration 100%. We don't talk about the cave area though. That's that doesn't matter.
Wait, this is near the chasm, right?
Fuck you mean near the cat?
Yes.
Oh, I wonder if this is near the chasm. The chasm's right in front of us.
Reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory. Best to proceed with caution.
This is near the chasm, right? What, really? Really? Is it?
For safety.
Shut up, Paimon.
Oh, but, that means you need to stay safe, traveler.
Yeah, let's teach this thief a lesson.
All right. Remember your training. Time to put it to use.
Yes, ma'am. Wow, guys. I wonder if we're near the chasm. No, sorry. I'm a professional hater. I apologize. Oh, we get to play as Skirk. Dope. Yay.
Into the yeah. Fearless.
I have no clue how to play her. I am not a score caver.
Fearless. Paradigm shift.
Ka-chow. Did it. This is cool.
Whoa! Look at all these spikes!
Stop.
Careful! Don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
Thanks, Paimon. Crazy emotional support.
Merciless. Into the void.
Bam.
Extinguished.
There we go. That's how you do it. Okay.
What are you two doing here? Dusty. Like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Oh, and I'm killing these hoes.
Power.
Bam. Ka-chow. Dead. Who's proud of little old me? Uh-oh. Wait, don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Guys, I would highly advise against shooting me. Oh, thank God. Dodging my rear off right now.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place?
Well, good luck with the game. I'm gonna take a nap. I've been up for more than 24 hours. I don't know, you're alive, man. Okay. Good night, Marvin.
This should be
Bye.
the place where you were attacked, traveler.
Oh, wait.
The missing part of your soul.
Why'd she get
should
different
be
outfit
nearby.
on?
Can you sense where it is?
You changed your drip? If I close my eyes and focus on the light that came from my wound back then, yes, I can sense something, and it is nearby.
Our opponent must have covered his
Oh, look at
tracks just
her.
in case. Otherwise, you should have sensed it much more strongly.
Uh-oh, I'm being shot again. No.
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. If you're too reckless, we might be playing right into his hands.
Real.
Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated it into his attack somehow. If we're smart about this, we can track it down.
Her outfit changes depending on our power level, as I mentioned earlier. Oh, very cool. Woo. Ow! Brick! They got me. Ooh, my... Oh, great heavens. Oh, what if we didn't all come down to stab me? Oh, this is so cool. Go, Skirk! Evade!
From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
Go! Oh, it's so cool. I love it. Skirk! No! Is he trying to take some of her soul now? Pam! Leave my icon alone! I have the power of God and anime on my side. Are you alright? Damn! What is it? Oh, is that my soul? Yeah, thank you.
There. I got it back.
So did she let herself get stabbed on purpose so she could grab that thing? Huh.
In the Grayley Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his target. Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, purify abyssal power.
Oh, so it can hurt
Whatever that
her.
actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power.
Oh, so you were his real target.
No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so soon. Call it fate if you want. I believe that's the term they use in this world for arbitrary coincidences like this. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, it gave me the chance to get back what you lost.
Yeah, but you...
I'll cope.
I'll
Done
cope.
gorging? Good. Time to answer some questions. How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring narwhal? Oh, of course! Paimon knew that spike thing looked familiar. It looks just like that narwhal's horn!
Alright.
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. Tell me I'm wrong. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that. Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sertologi.
Foul? Who dares call him foul?
Ooh.
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
Just a little longer. I'm still...
Uh-oh. Wait.
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit.
What do we do?
Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action.
What if I'm not calm? Skirk was stabbed by one of the spikes while retrieving the fragment of my soul. In the process, some of her power was stolen. The culprit is hiding somewhere beyond the fog. I have a good understanding of his attack pattern from the fight just now. If we pursue him, our chances of winning are high. But Skirk's breathing is weaker than usual. If we attack now, I can't guarantee her or Paimon's safety. It's a hard decision to make. I think we gotta skedaddle, gang.
Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after a single battle. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. It won't be for long.
Ooh.
Get us out of here, traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
Okay, we gotta go, gang!
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time.
Fuck off!
You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run!
Go! Run! I am not fighting you. Piss off. Skedaddle. Damn it!
Looks like the place is about to collapse!
Ow! Leave me alone!
So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's
Let's
why I
go!
decided to investigate in the first place. But
We got out. Because I'm so good at running. Away. I'm a coward. Who said that?
Phew. Oh, we should be safe here, right?
I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to digest it.
Huh. The all-devouring narwhal. With its power, he even managed to steal from you of all people.
You seem surprised.
I thought you were super
suppose
strong.
that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole.
That's not good.
It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Neverlet mentioned that it has an instinct to devour.
Do you play MC? MC meaning Minecraft? There's lots of things that MC stands for. I'm gonna need a little more clarification.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power of Hydro to protect you.
Neverlet
That
mentioned?
worked
Oh
because
my
it was
god.
in a satiated state, so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual. It's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that state, which is why I cast it into that void space. But I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master.
Oh, Sertologi. Sertologi? Sertologi. Yeah, I hear you say the fowl definitely got a reaction out of him.
Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said we both got what we came for. And I believe that brings our transaction to an end. Now that you're whole again, you can get back to your own journey. I'll handle the rest of this situation myself.
No way! We can't leave now! Something was stolen from you because of us! We have to help you get it back!
Yeah.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
But what if that monster finds you before you're all better?
Yeah.
Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh and open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full
You
strength.
sound like worried parents. How are you gonna get home? Oh.
So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
It's not out of pity.
Fair enough. Then take this.
What is it?
A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I know that much.
Oh, money.
I'll leave the
I
planning
need
to
it.
you. Hurry
I've
up
been
and
more
decide where to
farming
go.
lately because I've been trying to
Shouldn't linger.
pre-farm for a character that I want to pull for,
We
and
should
I'm
take
broke.
Skirk somewhere she can rest. But where?
Back to the Boo Boo Pharmacy! Yes! My favorite place. Yes! I can't stop winning!
Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baiju said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
I love you, Baiju. I love you so much, Baiju. Baiju. Amen.
This bag from Skirk has a ton of Mora in it.
Good.
Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like,
Something like?
I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met?
Role playing.
Can't
Skirk
hold a
at it
job
with a
if you make
job.
everyone forget about you. So, what did she do to get all this Mora?
She's right there.
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
Is this blood money, Skirk?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss. I wouldn't be surprised if the sound of it traveled to the nearest mountaintop.
Damn, Con Paimon
Did you by
annoying.
chance happen to hear Paimon's little, joke earlier?
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
Ah, maybe.
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike. Yeah, She's a piece of work, that one. Always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird nicknames.
True, real.
Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start. But things are different now. You helped the Traveler in a big way, so... What do you say? Friends?
Ugh.
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
No, you sleep.
Wait, what about you?
We cannot cuddle together.
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
Oh, okay. Have fun.
Your shoulder. Hey, don't just leave. Whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually. Let's get some sleep, Traveler. That comfy
We've done
bed
so
is
much sleeping in this
calling,
quest.
Paimon.
It is what it is. Skirk doesn't want to rest, so I guess we just get the nappies to ourselves. Skirk? Of course she's acting like she didn't get stabbed in the shoulder. Huh. Something seems off with her, though.
Quiet.
Who's she talking to? There's no one around. Unless...
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Oh no, Skirk!
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Run, Skirk, run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Right, in the dream I witnessed, Skirk was training alone, but there were disembodied voices talking to her. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. One of them mentioned a fire. I wonder what happened exactly. If only she could just talk to us. You want some tea?
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That bed was so comfy.
Yeah.
Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night?
Baiju's
The
bed.
bed's all yours if you want it.
Recovered your strength yet?
About 60%. Maybe 70.
Whew! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough.
Oh.
That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. Nothing felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short.
Well, that spike thing did steal power, you know, so...
No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Ooh, sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime, then.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
Okay, bye, Skirk. Wow. She is gone. Oh, it's just... Oh, she just sat there. Wow. Okay.
Morning!
Good morning!
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now?
Well, maybe it's not going too well.
Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Oh, wait! Breakfast! That's it! Paimon will go get
Go
breakfast.
get her food.
Skirk is gonna
My
be
God,
starving when she
Paimon, is
wakes
that
up.
all you think about?
Be right back.
It's all you think about. Get out of here. Jesus Christ. Skirk looks so serene. Almost like she really is asleep. What was that? Oh, let's go into her dream. You again? What are you doing here? What is this little creature? My eyes! God, this thing always flashbangs me. Stop! My eyes! This place feels familiar. But where am I exactly? There are towering cliffs, withered trees, and a strange river flowing from the horizon all the way here. But it's broken up several times along the way, with a waterfall at each breaking point. On closer inspection, the color of the water is changing. The closer I get, the lower the portion, the darker it comes. Almost as if... blub, 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 blub. Why'd you bring me here?
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world.
Oh.
Think of it as the threshold between the soul and dreams. This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. I only managed to illuminate a small portion for you back then.
It talks? So you can speak.
Actually, it's my first time talking to someone like this.
Oh, okay.
I only
I'm
managed
honored.
to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. I guess that's why I can speak again, too. Call it fate, if you want. I think that's the word they use in this world for lucky coincidences like this, right? Now, before I take you to her...
Wait, so is this voice is baby Skirk, isn't it? Or at least child Skirk?
Come here. So, what's your impression of this place?
Why are there so many cliffs and waterfalls?
Oh, you noticed.
Yeah, it's kind of hard not to notice.
This river represents Skirk's strength. Strength accumulates over time. It is the summation of a person's lived experience. So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should converge into a single stream of memories and emotions, flowing forward as one.
Oh wow, it's not looking too good then.
But, as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past. And all she sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of who she was. She cuts through water and rock with the sword of reason, severs her connection with the past, and begins anew.
Wait, that reminds me of something.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak.
Certalogy. Screw you.
Your physical form.
But I do hope you're playable. We really need more men.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
I see. So it was Certalogy who taught Skirk to replace all emotion with reason. And since then, it's been a constant process of abandoning, refuting, and erasing her past self. I suppose that's the secret to her strength. But it's such a sad thing to think about. What has she been through? Why does it have to be this way?
The answer to one mystery invites another question, I see. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her heart, lies the truth of it all. Soon, you'll understand everything.
Okie dokie. Area's cool though. Don't flashbang me. Oh my god. This looks like a coastline. Huh. I recognize the drawing on the sand. Wait, isn't that the picture I drew for Paimon? At the very start of the game, I drew on the sand. I drew a picture for Paimon to show her the god that sent me here. And me and my sister. Whoa. Skirk was there for that?
I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet. Like meteors. You both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away. Indifferent as ever.
Why? If I think about it, It's not surprising at all. After what happened at Wanmin Restaurant, it's obvious she prefers to disappear from other people's lives. She hasn't seen Child in years either. I doubt she's ever made a connection with this world of her own volition. What I'm seeing now is a microcosm of her entire life.
Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world. She's made a conscious choice to avoid altering its path. But the reason for that decision stems from events much earlier on in her life. Let's keep going. It's still a long way to the source of the river.
Huh. Poor Skirk. I fuck with characters though with traumatic past. Don't flash. I'm closing my eyes.
You now have what it takes to wield immense power. From this day forth, I shall teach you no more. No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you fangs and claws. Now, you must learn to hunt.
Ooh.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
Indeed. Make new friends. Embark on your own journey.
Make friends? She has not done that.
A new future from the shattered remnants of your past. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes.
What the hell, man?
Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Wow. Okay, so that's why she wants to kill him, because he's just openly threatening her.
Why do you do that?
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for human evolution. You have tasted loss. You have known fear so deep it can be felt in the bones. But as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which harms us. And thus pain dampens over time. And the acrid taste of fear becomes
So he wants her to continue being scared of him and what he'll one day do.
I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood, or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
Yup. That figure next to Skirk looks familiar. Right, I saw the same figure during the battle against the all-devouring narwhal.
That is what Skirk's master, the foul Sertologi, looked like at one point in time.
At one point in time? So he can change form? Can he be a hot anime man and be playable, please? Thank you.
Of course. As a higher being, physical form is a triviality to him.
Right. Make him sexy now.
He could appear
Stat.
as a beast, a human, or even a monster that defies description. The form you see him in here, clad in abyssal armor, is the one he usually wears when traveling through the stars.
I know he's evil, but that doesn't make any difference to me. I used to think Sertologi and Skirk were just master and disciple, like Skirk and Child. Now I see why Skirk chose to distance herself from humanity. Sertologi told her to put down roots here, while at the same time threatening to destroy whatever life she managed to create.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps, walk the path he once walked, and somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
Oh, dope. So that's what she meant. But I still don't understand why Sertologi would do that. From what he said, I didn't pick up on a conflict between them. He's just a douchebag.
The real Sertologi is terrifying.
Oh.
The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand. It is absolute, The power to crush all things.
Jesus Christ, that's a little nerve-wracking.
Shall we keep going? Let's see. We're about halfway there.
Cool, let's go. Show me more of this girl's trauma now. Oh yeah, we're almost there. Closing my eyes. You aren't gonna get me this time. Oh, baby Skirk! This must be Skirk when she was a kid.
We've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under FeatherLes.
I have set your broken wrist.
Her
Tomorrow,
broken wrist.
you're to train twice as hard.
Huh?
No tears this time. Good. Attempting to garner sympathy through tears is a habit of the weak. A pitiful, useless ploy.
Can I ask a question, Master? Why did you save me? I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
I saved you because I have a plan.
Oh, look at him.
It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot. Before me, even fate bends the knee.
So he wants to fight someone strong?
So, I will teach you everything I know. Train you by whatever means necessary, in the hope that one day, you might surprise me.
Wow, it's just like entertainment for him.
I don't want to draw my sword against you, Master.
What you want matters little. Among the boundless sea of stars, the cries of the weak are but faint murmurs that disappear into the void. You of all people know that well.
Yes, Master.
Oh,
From
so
that
cool.
day forward, all she knew was grueling training, emptiness, and fatigue.
The Skirk lore goes insane, I will say that.
After some time, her talent bloomed, and she gained control over her emotions, like her master. How should I put it?
I really like how in Genshin, with how like the characters work and everything, you can have Skirk on a team, this abyssal power, super strong, traumatic past, intense training, and her best support is this random chef from Fontaine. Like, their best support is Gordon Ramsay. It's like, hello? Now that's team composition.
It's not that human emotion disappeared from her heart,
Nice.
but that reason came to dictate all she was allowed to feel. I suppose it was at this point that she became the Skirk you know today.
So FeatherLes saved Skirk from a disaster when she was a child and never even tried to hide his ulterior motive. I suppose that leaves one final mystery. What really happened with the disaster back then? FeatherLes' final words to Skirk were cold and cruel, but Skirk's reaction may seem like it was a truth she knew all too well. I have a feeling it all comes back to what happened back then.
We're nearly there. I almost don't want to reach the end. Well, shall we? This is the final stretch.
This next one should be when she was even younger. Because the first one was after training, second one was end of training, and this one was beginning of training. This should be even like before. I hope so. I want to see baby Skirk. But she's gonna be so sad. Oh no, maybe I don't want to see that. Closing my eyes. You won't get me.
These are Skirk's happiest memories.
Oh
What
my.
a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky.
She
the
was
sun
just
bathed
silly little
everything
girl.
in golden light. And when song filled the air, Not even the shyest of flowers could resist swaying along. This is Skirk's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child, always skipping school to go exploring instead. There was so much to discover. The treasures at the bottom of the sea, the secrets beyond the stars, and that merchant ship packed with adults wearing those strange clothes.
Oh.
Yes, the ship. That was the beginning of the end.
So who were they?
It was a spaceship. When it arrived, the people that disembarked wore smiles on their faces and spoke of friendship. They claimed to be merchants from a neighboring planet, looking to establish trade. Skirk's parents, her relatives, her neighbors, everyone welcomed the newcomers with open arms and allowed them to explore the planet. To them, the visitors were guests and should be treated with hospitality. No one had any idea of what was to come. Several months later, an army of unknown origin arrived without warning and carried out a ruthless campaign to destroy everything and everyone on the planet.
The whole planet? Oh no.
Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before, so she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction. But when she came home that day, only fire and ruin awaited her. Countless people cried out to her for help. People she knew and loved. Friends and relatives. The little girl who lived next door.
My god, this is messed up, man.
The bad leg. The bad-tempered teacher she had made fun of just that morning. Their lives were discarded like worthless trash as the fire consumed one life after another. Skirk was helpless. All she could do was run. And so she did. She kept running until an unexpected figure crossed her path.
Was it Sertologi?
If Sertologi hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have claimed her life too. And there she would have
I don't trust
remained,
Sertologi. I bet he like planned that.
scorched earth.
He was like, yeah, I'm gonna traumatize this kid for life. Let's
Any
go.
of this was happening.
So, why did those people destroy your homeland? Because Sertologi told him to? Mm-hmm.
Because she and her people were seen as a threat.
A threat? But they were being whimsy and stuff. Being
As the
nice.
initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Yet there was evidence of human activity, even during the periods of extreme heat or cold in the past. Further research revealed that, over time, the people of this planet had evolved the ability to adapt to any type of environment or energy source.
Oh.
For that reason, the outsiders viewed them as a potential threat. And decided
Potential?
to eliminate them before the threat could rear its head. And so, the army was called, and the so-called danger was wiped from the face of the planet.
Just because of us. Just because of maybe? What the hell?
Senseless, isn't it? Deemed a threat because of a gift they didn't even know they had. Perhaps it was their own innocence and kindness that doomed them. But in the end, that was lost to the blaze as well.
God
if those
damn.
with power get to decide good and evil, then all you can trust in is the sword in your hand. And so, before death could claim her, she ran. She ran and never stopped.
And I see why Sertologi's threat is such a terrifying prospect for her.
No one wants to relive their most painful moments. Well, that brings us to the end of the story. This is as far as we can go. Skirk is waiting over there. For both of us. Let's go to her. It's time to fulfill my purpose. and my greatest wish over all these years.
Okay. Let's go see Skirk. Hello, ma'am. Hi. Sorry to interrupt.
All this, just so you could bring him here.
I have things to say to you. Well, to me.
Yeah, I knew it was a younger Skirk, that voice.
I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes an argument to get there. And he is the best choice in this moment. Her suppressed emotional self. The version of herself she keeps locked in the recesses of her mind, stifled by reason. All those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past selves, they are a part of me now.
No.
I am who you used to be. Someone you have refused to face for too long. So, I came to face you instead.
Go,
You're
Icon.
wrong. I've faced you all along. And that's exactly why I keep you locked here. Your existence makes me weak. Moments of joy and longing are when we are most vulnerable. Don't forget, it was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our homeland in the first place. The vastness of the universe renders everything insignificant. Our feelings most of all.
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past doesn't have to mean erasing everything. Strip yourself of your so-called weaknesses, emotions like kindness and empathy, and what makes you any different from the ruthless soldiers who slaughtered our people?
Oh, cook. Okay.
The difference is that I'm doing what is right, what is necessary. I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. That is the greatest kindness I can offer. I've shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and emptiness, and it was cold, unfeeling reason that brought me this far. It made me who I am. It made me strong.
That is the problem. I want to shoulder those things together. On the grand scale of the entire universe.
I'm like
maybe
third
our
reeling so hard
feelings
right
are
now.
vanishingly small, but why should that mean they don't matter? Emotion gives warmth to the cold expanse of space. It gives meaning to the world around us. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars, those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
What?
That isn't what we need.
Exactly what we need. Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken longer than normal this time?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
Then look around. Look at your inner world. You cast aside your
It's
dreams
kind of
and
fucked up here.
curiosity, and in doing so, you lost your original motivation. You severed all connection to who you used to be, so you can no longer draw strength from your past. Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt. But these cannot take you far enough. And so, this river, the source of your strength, grows more polluted by the day.
Ooh.
And you think that means I should seek help from a weak little thing like you?
Your emotional self isn't weak, actually. Here I come, therapist FeatherLes. Here I come. The fact that she transcended time and broke free from her constraints to come and face you, that proves
Thank
it.
you for saying that. I knew bringing you here would be the right choice.
Okay, well, don't make it sound like I'm too much on her side, because I don't want
honest,
Skirk to be mad at me.
I'm not here to argue with you. This isn't about who's right or wrong. And in fact, I agree that in order to make it through the wake of that tragedy, we had to distance ourselves from the pain through reason over emotion. But what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. I know you will never forget that fire. I know the fact that you were the sole survivor fills you with guilt. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, mine is there too. Because deep down, you know that you didn't turn out to be the person you wanted to be.
Oh, yikes.
All those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. So even if you can't accept me, I hope, at least, that you can let go. I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died.
No.
I wouldn't be haunted by that
This
fire
is
all the time.
messed up. Why is she so
wouldn't have to go on
traumatized?
like this.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face.
No,
but
this backstory,
we
man, is
need
killer.
you
Oh no.
To survive.
Oh, the ice is breaking. The frosty
Being a
queen.
kid. There's so many amazing things out there. And I'm ready to see them all.
Yay!
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always sang when we went out to fetch water. Dancing water. The sand along your path is begging for your song and movement. Will you carry this burden with you on your journey? I am not the dancing water, and you are not the burdensome sand. But if this is your wish, then I will carry you with me until the end.
Nice. He's so happy.
Thank you.
I should be thanking you.
Oh. Oh my god. Pretty art, pretty art. Oh wow.
Run, Skirk, run!
Break free, icon!
Leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Yes, icon! I'm so proud.
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end. Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, is that Aurora Borealis? My eyes! You can't keep doing this! Oh, look! Her island is gonna be all fixed now. It's connected. Yes, yes. That was glorious. Hello? That was great. We still gotta go defeat that douchebag though, so I need you to lock in, Skirk.
So, you saw my memories then?
Mayhaps.
I once asked my master if survival of the strongest was the law of the universe. He said no. But in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries tend to be the ones who survive.
Dad, that isn't true strength. Power is not a substitute for doing what is right.
That's why, after hearing his answer, an idea came to mind. An idea that, one day, I would create a new world order. One in which there would never be another tragedy like that fire. one in which power was not the law of the land. But that means I must defeat him. Because my master, Sertologi, is, at the core, a defier of all rules and order.
Oh, it sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Good luck.
Yes. And not just because of the gap in our abilities, but also because I have no reason to see him as an enemy. Although his decision to train me was not made out of kindness, he did everything a master should. He saved my life, taught me the sword and the principles of strength. And for that, I respect him.
But he intends to face you in battle one day.
I know. And it's not something I want. But Master never goes back on his word. I have to treat everything he says as a promise. He's no longer into that. But he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then. Most of them are simple greetings, or an answer to one of my questions. Every time I hear from him, my heart skips a beat. And I wonder if this is the moment where he'll finally appear before me and tear down everything I've built to pieces. Maybe that means I do live in eternal fear, just like he said. Yes, I respect him, but I'm also afraid of him. And for that reason, the pursuit of strength consumes every moment of my life.
Well, don't worry, we'll beat his ass. No,
but I have
not
to
now,
be ready.
one of these days in the future. If he does attack you one day, I'll help you.
Help me? Why? This isn't your fight.
Because we're friends.
Because if we want to build the world we both want to see, everyone has to be willing to fight for it. If we all do our part, we can make the entire universe a kinder place. Wow! Friendship is magic, bro. Leave together. Skirk gazes into the distance. There's nothing else to do here. Should I leave? Yeah. Howdy.
Oh, you're finally awake. Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back and finds you both unconscious? Oh, you scared Paimon half to death.
You were too busy getting food.
You're both okay, right?
No. Actually,
what does
yes.
it look like?
It looks like your strength is back.
Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and filth that flows from the past into the future.
Whatever that means.
I taught you to incorporate the experiences from your journey into how you fight. I suppose what happened today will become an inseparable part of who I am.
Okay, so Paimon feels like she's missing some important context.
Not important, let's go.
But whatever. Paimon brought back tons of delicious snacks. Let's dig in.
The three of you enjoy the food. Or the snacks, sorry.
All right. It's about time we finished what we started.
Let's go back and kill that hoe.
Good, right?
Let's go show them what we're made
This
of.
time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But having digested even more power in the meantime, he's going to be tougher than before.
No such thing. I'm gonna
The
go
good
kick his
news
ass.
is, we have no reason to pull our punches this time. So, let's go. Same place as last time.
Yeah. Can I just teleport? Nice. I'm gonna assume that once again it'll be the party will be me and Skirk and not my normal party. So I'm just gonna keep it as is. And if I go in there and I find myself using Auroron, Bennett, Farina, and Miko, well then I'll kill myself. Then we all weep. That's what we do. God, it is it is storming. Prepare yourself. Coward. I'm back. Back and ready to destroy thee. Oh, look how cool.
The fog is gone. Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into?
That's Skirk's master.
How come he... Really?
Please don't tell me I have to fight Sirtology now.
Giant whale and this guy can both turn into the fowl?
Is it just physical,
How does
like
that
appearance?
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance.
Okay, thank God it isn't
It's a
him. I
natural
started sweating.
response after encountering someone as powerful as Master. To them, he represents ultimate power. We know the person before us has encountered Master, and we know he stole a portion of my power. So it's not surprising that he would assume this form.
Ah, you're a poser.
Oh, the closer Paimon looks, the more intimidating it gets. Nervalette isn't here this time, so it's up to us.
Nervalette
He won't have
mentioned.
the nerve to steal again after we're done with him. Let's teach this guy a lesson.
Yeah. Oh my God. Prepare thee. Here I come.
Haven't forgotten your training, I hope.
Whoops. I destroyed one of them, but then I ran out of stamina. Sorry, Skirk. Damn it.
That's more like it.
Water jet! Water jet!
Jet power.
Come on.
Water jet!
It just seems so silly to pull out that move mid-battle.
Merciless. Into the void. Surge.
Oh my God, she's low health.
Water jet! Go!
Nice.
Annihilate.
Come on, please. Please, my Skirk is nearly dead. Skirk is nearly dead. I need this. I need this. I did it. I think. Or I died. Whoops. Oh my God. Oh, they're so cool. We'll use the power of friendship. Oh, watch out, Skirk! Oh!
Haven't had enough of my power.
Oh my God, she's aura farming right now. Get bald. I don't think so.
Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle.
Oh my God, is she gonna explode him? Oh, Skirk, you will never not be cool. Oh, girl boss. Can I have my sword back? Oh, thanks. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, no way it was just some random dude.
Well, have you come to your senses?
You saw that my body was at its limit. So, you deliberately channeled your power into me, knowing that it would destroy my shell from within. Such power. Such keen battle instincts. So, you must be...
Skirk.
Skirk, Sirtology's disciple.
How long has it been? How long has he been away from Tevat?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry. It's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. I am Skofnungar, a friend of your master and one of his followers. This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk. But hundreds of years ago, I knew you existed. And I knew you would come here.
Hundreds of years ago?
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history. Care to tell us about it?
Is this like a test?
Of course.
Did Master set this up?
Might as well take advantage of a clear head while I can. The story starts a long, long time ago. I was born into a noble family in Conria.
Oh,
As the
Conria.
eldest son, I was set to inherit our title. But I contracted an incurable illness as a child.
Whoops.
And everyone gave up on me.
That's tough.
I trained the sword harder than anyone else. Defeated all of my peers. But it was all in vain. When other people looked at me, all I saw in their eyes was pity or a strange glee in my misfortune. Even my parents were just waiting for me to die.
Damn.
Over time, my heart hardened, and I became aimless. That was the point where I met your master, Sir Taloji. We were similar in age, but different in background. He was born in prison, the son of criminals who had been sentenced to death. He spent his childhood wandering the streets, facing more criticism than the literary works in the Universitas Magistrorum. Yet, he always wore a smile on his face, as if
He didn't seem like that
kindness
smiley of a
and
person, but
malice
okay.
were one and the same, and he could not see the difference. I still remember what he said to me when we first met. You need to fight to survive. Even if it's a losing battle, it should light a fire under you. How can you sit back like this and go down without a fight?
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth something, and he inspired me to keep going. When we sparred together, it was the first time I'd actually felt the thrill of combat.
Nice.
When I was 10, he stole forbidden research materials
well,
and
you guys knew
managed
each
to
other
cure
well.
my illness. It was like there was nothing in this world he couldn't accomplish. When it came to the human form, he was always intent on pushing the boundaries of possibility. But somewhere along the way, I fell behind. My talents were nothing compared to his, and at some point, I realized he had pulled so far ahead, I was too embarrassed to even ask him to spar. After his grand endeavor was successful, he sought me out and said to me,
This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use a power I have just refined to break the curse of immortality for you.
Oh wow.
Your
You can
death
break the
was
curse of
once what we
immortality.
worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount of time to get stronger. Maybe I'll finally catch up to you one day. And we can spar like we used to.
Sir Taloji stood there like, no
Are
fucking
you
way,
sure?
but okay.
I cannot say when I will return. Your body, or rather, Your soul might not be able to withstand this curse.
All I can do is try. After all, a wise man once told me, people need to fight for their own survival.
Wise indeed. Nevertheless, if you grow weary of the pain of immortality, and wish to experience a good sparring match before you wither away, seek out my disciple.
Oh, Skirk.
Disciple? Never thought I'd hear that word coming from you.
Nor I. But Vedifenir said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe, and bring her to Tibet. You know as well as I, Vedifenir's prophecies are never wrong.
Well, now I'm curious
screen is
about
so
who this
bright, I'm getting-
disciple of yours will
I
be.
can't escape the white screen this stream.
All Vedifenir said was that one day, the stars shall bow in her honor.
Whoa.
Sounds pretty impressive.
Of course. Only the most outstanding people would have the right to become my disciple.
His little cape thing kind of reminds me of Child.
Still self-assured as ever, I see. But you're not wrong.
I'll be leading them. Oh, and if you are serious about getting stronger, I left you a little gift in the primordial sea. As I've said before, walk whatever path you want. Freedom means even the wicked get to make their own choices.
God, I hate this guy's eyebrows.
Waiting for me in the primordial sea was the all-devouring narwhal, already beaten into submission by Sertologi. In its weakened state, I was able to cut off part of its flesh and sew it into my own heart.
Your heart? That sounds like torture. How did you even survive that?
Because, of course, I bear the curse of immortality.
Yep.
So,
That'll do it.
You used the curse to turn yourself into a vessel for power. Even with that whale's ability, devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. With your body and soul constantly at the breaking point, it was the curse of immortality that sustained you. But that is not the path to strength. You have to pour your heart into it, work for it, dream of it. Instead, you stole something that didn't belong to you, and it backfired.
You're right. I should have known better, but I had already pushed myself to my limits, and he was still miles ahead of me. So I had to take a leap of faith.
Wow.
I miss your master. I miss the days when we were all together, troublemakers without a home. I don't regret the choice I made. But if you'll allow it, I do want to apologize. To both of you.
What about the three of us?
After the beating we just gave you, I think we can call it even.
You're an interesting one as well. Sertologi's disciple. That's a lot to live up to. It can't have been an easy experience.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I know what he's
He
like.
taught her like with flashcards
He
and stuff.
rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to force you to catch up to him. All the while, standing ever out of reach. We're like mountain climbers in the dark, never knowing how much higher we have to climb, or when we will see the sun again.
True. But I made up my mind long ago. No matter how dark it gets, I will not give in to despair. I will overcome it. Besides, after hearing your story, I suspect what Master really wants is not a battle that demands his full strength, but rather a defeat without regrets.
Oh?
Oh.
Since you're his friend, you must have some things in common. The first time we came here, when you stabbed me through the fog and stole my power,
I felt no emotion coming from that spike. But when you had to devote all your strength fighting me just now, I could feel joy and passion emanating from your blade. It was the joy of a researcher discovering the truth of the world. The joy of an artist uncovering a temple of wonders.
Interesting. I'm certain I didn't express those emotions outright.
This is so exciting.
Yet
I'm like
you
not
were
being a
able
good
to read
YouTuber
them
and
from my
commentating. They're just talking so much.
Like a glimpse
It's
into my
too
inner
serious. I
world.
can't make jokes right now.
You're right.
I have to control my
That
silly
battle brought
guys.
me
Holding
an
it back.
unbridled sense of joy. And my defeat brings me no regret whatsoever.
Exactly. I think Master also craves a battle like that. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength, unlock the extent of his potential, and transcend his own limits. A battle to end all battles.
Wow.
After which, all can come to an end, including, perhaps, his life. For that very reason, good and evil are meaningless to him. He has one purpose, one goal: to complete himself. It's one of the secrets to his strength.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps that is his goal. What a battle that would be. Oh, to witness such a...
Oh, is this guy dying? Yo.
Are you okay?
Too many different kinds of power are surging through my body. The curse of immortality allows it all to coexist, but it does not remove the pain. I won't be able to hold on to my sanity for much longer. What a shame. I would have loved to witness that battle. FeatherLes once offered to free me from this curse. Now, I must ask that of you, Skirk.
Oh.
Can you release me from the pain?
Can you kill him?
I can, but not through death, if that's what you were hoping for. It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your consciousness, along with all the power you've consumed, and smash it to pieces. The impurities will dissipate, and under the curse of immortality, your mind and body will regenerate. When that process is complete, you will be back to who you were before, no longer tortured by powers you can't control. But it will be a time-consuming and painful process. The decision is yours to make.
I accept. And who knows? Perhaps I'll wake up in time to witness your great battle with FeatherLes. I have faith that you'll be able to stand against him one day.
This is cool.
Though I know it'll be a long and arduous road. If we are climbers in the dark, it appears the dawn has finally broken for me. But your ascent continues. At least, it looks like you are not alone on your journey.
Yeah,
I
we're
will reach the
homies.
top of this mountain, no matter what it takes. And you, Skofnunger, will be my witness at the end of all things.
That's finally
Oh.
over. Let's get
Hold
out
on.
of here.
Ooga booga.
At least we don't have to make a mad dash for the exit like last time.
Yippee!
Hi, Skirk. That guy died, but I got a dope chest, so I think it's a win-win. Skirk gazes into the distant sky. There's nothing else to do here. Should I leave? Yeah, let's leave. I'm not much of a photo taker, so I don't really have any reason to be there.
We did it! Ah, it's only been a few days, but it feels like forever. Once again, we've proved there's nothing we can't overcome. We're just that awesome.
Oh yeah, I didn't even break a sweat. I'm just that cool.
Wow, you sound even more confident than usual. Guess you really have become stronger.
Yeah, you know.
Today sure went by fast. It's night already. Oh wait, that reminds Paimon. The stars you mentioned, the ones that died out, are they back now?
Yes. The power Skafnungur stole has been returned. So, the stars have regained their light.
And what about the narwhal?
Huh, it's crazy that you even noticed their light was gone. There are so many stars in the sky. If a few disappeared, Paimon definitely wouldn't be able to tell.
I suppose it's because I have gazed upon this sky for centuries. The false stars, hanging in the meticulously planned sky, glittering with rotten light. It's not real. And yet, it is for that very reason that I can look upon it and enjoy the momentary peace it brings.
This sure is pretty.
Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. We will return to the real universe one day, whether of our own volition or not. Time marches ever forward. Even the innocent and naive will taste life's bitterness. Yet through hardship, we grow until we learn to seize the sands of time for ourselves and uncover our true strength. Though we gaze upon a false sky, its vastness and majesty is palpable. One can only wonder, what is it going to take for kindness to reign supreme in the
I've been here
vast
for almost 3
expanse
hours.
of the universe?
Ugh, this is all going over Paimon's head. But if she knows one thing, it's that the traveler always finds a way.
Yeah, Slay. That's what I do.
Ever since we met, he has filled Paimon's days with happiness.
Oh.
No matter how tough things get, he always finds a way to make it better.
Thank you.
If it's too big a job for one person, then we'll do it with 2. And if 2's still not enough, then 3. We've met so many amazing friends and accomplished so many amazing things. As long as we don't give up, we can make any wish come true.
I suppose when it comes to you, anything is possible. Well,
thanks.
I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I need more practice to get used to it.
When will we meet again?
I suppose fate will decide. Maybe we'll bump into each other on the street. Or maybe we'll reunite on a different planet entirely. Regardless, reunions and partings are but passing moments. More than anything, I hope that at the end of this journey, wherever it takes us, we stand in a world reborn. One without war, pain, or forced partings. One where new life can bloom, even where there was once nothing but scorched earth. For this, we must all work to become stronger.
Of course, Master.
If that's what you want to call me, I won't object. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Skirk.
Bye!
Bye. Frost Queen. Damn.
Is it just Paimon, or is she being nicer than before? We definitely count as friends after all that, don't you think?
Mayhaps.
What do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars.
If you insist.
We can continue our journey. Oh, and since Paimon treated you to that super nice meal at Wanmin Restaurant, it's about time you returned the favor.
Oh my god, is that all you think about? Yay. We did it. This was really fun. They were talking a lot, and they were talking about lots of serious stuff. I felt kind of unsure about whether I should do my funny we unlocked a new instrument? Pause. Let me rock out for you, chat. I don't need to know the notes. I got this. I got this. Oh, god damn it. I don't need the notes. Let me just... Oh, yeah. This is the good stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's been lots of fun. The story was dope, even though they sure talked a lot, but the lore was delicious. The lore was yummy. Next Wednesday, I will be streaming probably more Diablo. It's gonna be Diablo or Overwatch, one of the two. Probably Diablo. Diablo 4, and then whenever Chaska gets her rerun, which is gonna be, I think it's 20 days or so from now, because the new banners just came up, right? Yeah. When Chaska gets a rerun about a month from now, a little less, then I will be pulling. Trying to get Chaska. And then, oh, Nod Cry will be coming out. Ooh, now that is where the real hype begins for Genshin. I hope you enjoyed my nonsense. I will be departing now because it's nearly 1 in the morning, and I find myself feeling a little eepy, a little, you know, sleepalicious. But I hope I see you again soon. Ding 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 ding. Ciao. Bye.